wait for them to come back in, and then we will continue where we left off. If everybody shares the live out, please. Thank you, everybody. And still, if you keep spamming the chat because Sean's family's in, just show them some love in the chat, please. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Honestly, I feel physically sick that this has had to be done, but I'm glad it's done as well, because like I say, and again, the same with my rider or Billy, when Billy wants to do anything else, because he's very good at what he does, I'll always ask him to come back in and come and do whatever. There, that's it, Billy. I can see you now.
Now we all see each other, because I can see that's you.
Can everybody share the live out, please? Thank you.
Smash up the repost, people. You know the score. You know the score. But this, like I say, just so far, like I say, I'm giving you the narrowed down version to try, like I say, to save lives.
Yes.
Like your lives.
Everybody, sorry, Billy. Can everybody give Billy a follow on his TikTok? He puts all of these out about the English side as well as the Scottish side of TikTok that people need to know about, and he does the YouTube where you see the full.
We go everywhere here. We literally stateside. We'll take anything that seems abnormal or out of place, and we not, like I say, we do waz it. We waz it up on YouTube, which is the same as Rent a Gob Unleashed, and we've got an IG, which I will redirect some of you to at the end, because it will kind of clarify what kind of a remark can be like. It's Rent a Gob Unleashed, all the drama. So it's the same as my main account name, basically.
Exactly.
But if you don't subscribe, it's all there. The recent Jules one, like I say, it's far more in depth. I've narrowed this down purely for live, because when I do this, I do it on sub-only lives on Mondays.
Yeah.
And I do that because it saves me a lot of hassle. Like when it's public, I've not got the people that they're not going to pay to maliciously report and stuff like that. So I keep mine personally sub-only. That's why I do mine sub-only on Monday, and then I talk about the rest of it as I've done it. But so what I'll do, I'll just carry on just playing. Let it play for another 15 seconds, because I'm at the point where there's not too much more to go with this. So it's just a point of where she says that she didn't do anything with him, but she wanted to do something, like she wanted to tie him up, basically. So I'll just play like the rest of that clip and just make sure. There you go.
Fucking greasy shit on it. Yeah. I didn't. He wanted me to tie him up, but I couldn't do it. I had the dug leash and the dug wanted to. I couldn't do it. It's not a metal one either.
That's her talking about Mark.
I couldn't do it. Fucking, how dare you, Mark Senior, come down here with a bottle of fucking tequila. Jesus fucking Lord.
So I can confirm, she has just said there with a bottle of tequila. Now, her daughter already confirmed this, because now, as we all know, if you look through a spy hole on the reverse, so on the outside to the inside, if you cup it, you can see a slight long distance of the inside. And the daughter had already claimed that her mum, she had seen her quickly legged it from one room to the other, Starkers.
Oh, listen, being on. I'll never be shut down. That's one thing about me, I'll never be shut down. Jan,
A letterbox, thank you.
Did I have a drink last night? Oh my god, I have a drink. Then I might have the police at my house. And then I might be... Oh, Lisa, that's just trolls on TikTok. I've been on here 9 years.
What happened?
So his partner is lying then. What do you mean, Belle?
So when you're hearing her say that, so his partner's lying then, they're regarding Mark's and now ex-partner, who has released quite a lot about Mark, what he's like. I will even show you the ring doorbell footage soon. So as I said, Mark did message me, and now let's listen to what Mark says. Let me just change my phone angle. I actually think Jules had something to do with his. I'm his best mate growing up, and 8 years ago she got him to block me. But she said it was dodgy tablets. Who goes in the toilets to take dodgy tablets? People who take tablets take them. They're meant to be split up for over a year, and I bet she had life insurance on him too. So there was a couple of qualms, so I did end up messaging back, because obviously I think, hold on, you were blocked for 8 years, so you clearly can't have been that much of a best mate, right? Because regardless of what your partner says, you're going to find a way. It's your best mate. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? And like whether you see him in person or whatever. So of course I messaged him saying, are you the one supposedly sleeping with her, because the account seemed pretty low. I was then confirmed this is his account by his ex-missus. And I just put, this might come across as rude, but you went to the funeral. Why did you try and not persuade her to allow the actual family and friends? Is Jules not with someone else? Did you really sleep together? What actually happened? Bear in mind, I'd already done a load of videos by this point before they even said anything online to prove what I said was correct. And it was like, how long have you known Jules? If you blocked him, if you were blocked, why did you attend funeral? And it was just me asking a load of questions, right? And then it basically says, obviously, he just goes on to state that, yeah, I messaged him a year ago and told him we could do better, and he laughed because it was our banter the later at night. She must have read the message, got blocked. My missus got blocked. Then I saw him up in the city centre. He told me Jules made him do it, but you see, because I put a video up, you see the video you put up with Aaron Mack, he's a little two-faced cretin, and then he goes on to slate Aaron. And he goes, so I don't know why Aaron's calling Sean his brother when he was due Sean's money. He went to his door for it, and with me he was polite to his mother because we were still kids. Aaron thought we bullied him, but now an adult, he messaged him and me telling us that we were bullying him when we were young, and basically he don't like him. So he then started scooting around. He didn't answer any of my questions, as you pretty much noticed there. He answered nothing. He's just trying to screw it around the whole thing. I tried to get in touch to find out what had happened to Sean, and then he states how he then had to go to the mate Adele, which is the one we see videos of doing the GoFundMe, and Adele then basically got him back in contact because he called Adele on Facebook and Jules happened to be with her, is what he claims. He was gutted and asked her and begged Jules basically to phone me, so then he got hold of her and then he offered to carry the coffin. Jules said yes and then messaged him to confirm. In other words, messaged him to confirm the day before if he was still definitely doing this. So of course it was then confirmed. Sorry it took me so long to reply. I've got a couple of phone calls. I'll let you know the rest when I get back. All this time he was sat with Jules. All this time he was messaging me and accusing her of taking part in him not being alive anymore. Is him sitting there in the very first one when he says there, she has a part to play. I think she has something to do with this, and it wouldn't surprise me. So that's a bold accusation to make against someone you're now shacking up with, no? Is it not?
Maybe.
You're now in bed with that, like... It's like what's going on? So just to reiterate with the Aaron and Sean, they were friends, and so Aaron put a thing up saying I did not go near each other than a cuddle. She said I'm like Sean and wanted to get to know me and had a laugh, saying that I'm GAY and I want to cuddle GA mate. You rocket, go do something better with your life than be a Facebook bully because you can't say anything to my face, you shite bag. Leave us alone, you two-faced fucker. When was you ever Sean's brother? Who helped him get clean? A house back in the gym where he came from fat, when he became fat from detoxing from H. Who gave him a place to sleep when he needed it for years? We did, not you or anyone else, you fucking idiot. So there was always a bit of like back and forth between those two. Now, as I said, the daughter, Angel, so she then put up a post, obviously, the day after this, because she had a big, massive falling out with her mum over all this. And she basically put a post up saying Sean deserves so much better and so much more. But then Angel continued to talk about what happened. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you a couple of clips from, obviously, Angel's live, and then there's literally only a few more clips going. We're not far from the end. So Angel put a photo up of her and her dad, which is a nice little photo, like it's a lovely little family photo, bless her heart, and like, you know, she's obviously going to miss her dad. Her dad's a dad, it don't matter who you are, your dad's your dad, right? So of course she put a post up saying he deserves so much better, and it's a shame, obviously the system failed him, like life failed him, people failed him, etc. So here's what the daughter had to say, sorry, there's two parts.
Right, here we are. I don't know, I'll probably get mated for this, but blocked for this. Oh, my camera's blocked now.
So that's awesome.
So it says my camera view is blocked, but anyway, you'll see them all on Vicky Bigmouth's page. The text is between them. The aftershave that's actually in the picture belongs to Sean himself, that she had given away to this Mark, and also gave some of Sean's clothes to Mark, which is absolutely fucking disgusting.
Yes, you heard that. Jules gave Mark some of Sean's clothes.
Really, sorry, they all saying it's Sean's stepdaughter. It's Jules' real daughter. Sean's stepdaughter.
Yeah, that's bang on. Cheers, guys.
What do you call it? The girlfriend had said today in comments they'd actually hit her, whatever. He'd done something to her and left, and was apparently gone down to hers or whatever else. But yeah, it is confirmed that they did sleep together and everything. So it's not hoax. It's not this, that, and the next thing. And I'll not stand by somebody like that because it's absolutely fucking vile.
So she then gets banned, just to let
I'll
you know.
restart,
But
and I'll see if it'll let me.
she goes on to restart, and this was the other half. I think it's like 4 minutes, 5 minutes long.
Right, so basically, what happened was, right, so we had the funeral, okay, minding that this Mark, Danny, this Mark offered me and my brother pills at the funeral next to the coffin, which was bang at the order, which he calls a subby. Anyway, left the funeral. Obviously my wee girl's birthday, I had to go and we went and had a meal and stuff. She had gone back to Adele's. Next time I phoned her and I was like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, just in Adele's. I went, you having a drink? She went, no, I don't drink. So I went, okay, that's fine. So I went on with my day and obviously went out for my meal and stuff, whatever. Came back, what you call it, and obviously one of my siblings were quite worried. She wasn't answering the phone. She had found out that this guy had left Adele's with my mum left Adele's with Mark and Paul. Paul had left my mum's then, so it was just they two. So next thing is obviously, like I said, when my siblings were worried, was phoning her, she wasn't answering. And then my boyfriend got a text. Apparently she was away to bed and she was drunk, but minding she had told me she doesn't drink, which she doesn't. Anyway, 1 second. Anyway, yeah, so my sibling had gone down there. Her windows were open, her lights were on, her TV was on. But there was no answer at the door or the buzzer, and Bella was going absolutely crazy. Anyway, next thing, so I went, come get me, because I had a plan. So basically, she came and got me. We parked around the corner, so she had thought that my sibling had left. Went in. I know the comments keep going rapid. My dad's happy these days. Anyway, what you call it? We parked the car around the corner, sneaked, and went, and there was someone else there, which we're not going to say names and we're not going to hang it, but there was 3 of us. So anyway, we had ran into the neighbour's stair because they don't have a buzzer entry, round the back, into the backyard stair, because we're obviously worried because this man had offered us pills at the funeral already. So I went, go down the stairs, and buzzer, and I'll look for a spy hole, because she's not got a spy hole in it. You can see right into her kitchen. Obviously worried. So I've looked through it. She's rang the buzzer. There's my mum coming through the living room to her bedroom, naked, with her hair straightened and makeup on, which she didn't have her hair all straightened. She had it half up, half down at the funeral. She didn't have makeup on at the funeral. So funny that. Anyway, I've gone crazy, done whatever, kicked her door, whatever. She's never answered, never came to the window, never came to the door, never made a peep. So anyway, I forgot that after I'd seen her, I'd actually sneaked down the stairs to then my sibling, and obviously I was like, after I've seen her, blah 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 blah. So we phoned her, and she went, I went, where are you, mum? I've just come down to see you, because obviously worried, we've just buried Sean. I'm at Craig Miller, but I've just seen you. You never just seen me, so I ran up her stairs, and she's ended the phone call before I'd kicked the door, so she never heard it. So anyway, like I said, went mental, was silent. So we left, and it turns out that she was like, oh, police have been at my door, but you weren't home, honey. So then again, how you knew police were at your door? Anyway, and it was absolutely, her stair was absolutely humming the aftershave, may I add.
If my phone dies, I'll be back.
Anyway, so we've left. She's like, police, blah blah blah, whatever. So yeah, she did say police were at her house, for her going lie and saying, oh, police weren't at my house. Maybe she was just saying that, but anyway, she texted me saying that. And me and my sister, it got to, I can't even mind, but we found out he was in the house at that time. We were at the door. So you can say what you want, you can hang what you want, but you were naked when I seen you, so why was he in your house at that time and point? You and Mark keep switching up your stories. Mark saying Wendy's were shut, this, that, the next time. Wendy's weren't shut, because we heard them before we even came to the stair. We heard the man's voice, which was clearly you, because you now have confirmed that it was him that was in the house. Also, you had turned your location off so we couldn't see you. That was very funny, that one. Even though I still seen you through your peephole, so you didn't do very good at that one. Sean never deserved this. The only reason why I'm letting all this out is because I'll not have myself dragged through the dirt or whatever. I'll stand by Sean 100%. I will not stand by no whore or no dirty man.
Well, I'm just going to stop it there, because that's where she goes into a bit of a tirade about her mother with certain words there. But as you can see, she's not standing by her mother. If my phone passes out, I'll be straight back on the other account. I've got it just in case. So that was the live, and then obviously Adele leaves the chat because she finds out what's gone on. So Adele, like I said, they're now friends.
Where did it start? I've been wanting to do this video for the last couple of days now. But I have no words. I'm hurt. I'm broken. Drained. I done the best for Sean. He was like a brother to me. I'm absolutely devastated that he's no longer here. But with all the accusations going about, my name's getting slaughtered up and down everywhere. I'm taking a step back. Me and Jules were friends for years. 3 to 4 years. I loved every bit of her.
That's correct, Cheryl. They are pals again, guys.
I've no words. I can't do it anymore. I'm getting so much hate on here. Like, I've got really bad mental health. And I can't take all this hate that you're all giving me when it's really nothing to do with me. Like, I'm struggling, like, I didn't even want to get upset, because I Thank you.
So I'm actually not going to let her whinge on too much, because a little bit of a backstory of Adele. She stood by someone that she knew very well and screamed at a load of victims, and this person ended up getting convicted. Adele stood by some of the worst things Julie's ever said, or Jules has ever said at any point. So I'm actually not going to let her ramble on too much and give the old sob story, because actually, as a lot of you said, we know they are back as friends again. These two are friends. And obviously, like saying if you've been friends for years, you know what a horror she is. And Adele just says, "Are you for real?" I was only friends with her 3 to 4 years, and actually everyone who knows me knows this. But the way she was going on, like they had been lifetime friends. So Jules did say that they was in a relationship prior to the passing. This was a video of her.
Relationship then?
Chased me out of my house, and then Steph kept peering into my house, watching me, and she had the front door key, so chased me away from my house.
That's the news bit.
Kicked her out of bed either, Jill, for fuck's sake. Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. On me. Jan, you're my mod! On me, Robbie! Nah.
What do you mean now?
Is he a good...
See how he said no, I was going to say what he's talking about.
Mark, outside his bed, he's sleeping left or right, in the middle, on top. Where did you meet him? Fucking it's Sean's best pal. Right, fucking hell.
Because I kept talking about how much John's close to us, especially getting chased away from my house.
The more we spoke about, I know my face for red, Leah. Is that mad, Jessie? Is that mad?
So
What an absolute Larry cunt. That's all I can say for that there. I swear to God. Go on, sorry, Billy.
it just goes to show an inkling of what they're like. Now, there isn't too much to show you. It's literally just 2 more screenshots and 2 more videos. If my phone passes out, I'll just come on my other account and do it. So, Jules then messages Steph, which is Mark's obviously now ex-missus. Steph, your man tried to go with me. This was in July. Your man tried to go with me last night, wanted me to go back to his house with him. Was calling you for everything. He was going through the pictures on his phone. He played a video of you in the shower saying you were saggy. He was sending me D pictures, but he ran you to the ground saying he didn't like you and you were controlling him with the kids. He tried to kiss me. He's an ugly